we were shooting in an abandoned mall just outside the city, and it had all these like empty giant restaurants, like chain restaurants. So we would make them into different bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, and one of them was split right down the middle. So one was, we had this incredible production designer, her name is Celine Dion. I'm not kidding. And Ro is like the biggest, not in an ironic way, fan of Celine Dion. So I'm pretty sure that's why we hired her. But she ended up being really great. What?
It's true.
Yeah, she did. So she split one room down the middle, and on one side was one bar mitzvah, and the other side was another. And we could only shoot in one direction for each of them, which was really frustrating, but yeah.
Vanessa, any memories of shooting the bar mitzvah scenes that you wanted to share?
I preferred when we were at the table and not on the dance floor with the swarms of children. That really wasn't my scene.
Totally get that. That makes sense, thank you. I'm curious what the inspiration was behind Andrew and Domino's relationship. Is that something you could share?
Yeah, I was interested in a mom who had her child young and didn't get to have those 20s, and wanted to make a movie about someone who was 22 who really would die to be 32, and finds it really, really easy and amazing to really dive in and be everything for a person, because he doesn't have much going on himself and doesn't have he doesn't have a clue who he is, and it's much easier to put his hands under Domino's elbows, and then I think she really gives him a gift at the end with, I think he has this make happy complex, and I think she kind of, I think that the tears at the end are not just, I think he's gonna miss Lola and Domino so much, but I think really she's done this thing that his mom maybe couldn't have done, which is, I am happy. I want you have only you, how scary, how magical, figure out who you are. And so that's why I was interested in that, two people helping each other get strong for different phases.
Well said, thank you. Looking back at your body of work, Cooper, and all of the
body of work? That's a crazy thing to say. Oh my God.
Well, the feature you mentioned, Shithouse, and the shorts before that. I'm curious, now looking ahead at the many projects that you have coming up, I wanted to know if you feel like there's any connective tissue between them. Are there themes that you find yourself revisiting over and again?
I had transitions in my two movies. I think transitions, for all of the characters, like my first movie was about someone going to college, and it was a character that highlighted the pain of leaving home and growing up really well, because he hadn't really quite left home yet, and this 22-year-old Andrew shows your 20s very well, because he's very good at starting other people's parties, but he doesn't know where to start with his own. And so I think I'm trying to highlight different stages. And then with Domino, the 30s, yeah, transitions.
Thank you. Well, as we come to the end of our time together, I wanted to ask each of you if there's anything else you want to share with the audience.
Is there anything you want to share with the audience?
Well, I want to make sure that you all vote on your way out. Please do. It's very important that this film is intended to be audience. Cha-Cha Real Smooth plays again tomorrow night, of course. Please check the details. Thank you for joining us.